Hey guys, welcome back. I'm showing you guys some more pickups me and Amy did this weekend. So I was driving past this, I want to say like, not flea market, but someone essentially bought out a storage locker and it was parked in a grocery parking lot. I wasn't going to stop at it. It all looked like junk. I said, fuck it, let's stop at it. So we drove by, and as I drove by it slowly, I noticed, I'm like, oh, there's DVDs, VHS and stuff. I'm like, okay, let's jump out and see what it is. So I pulled up, parked, wasn't expecting anything, and as I was walking up, I saw probably about 40 games, and all I saw was just the tops, and they were N64 games, so I got excited. Out of 40 games, there should be some good ones. And I asked the guy how much per game, and he's like, well, I'd like to sell everything as a lot. There was about probably 40 N64 games, a bunch of Xbox games, and a bunch of two NESs, a Dreamcast, and a few controllers. So I was like, how much for everything? Expecting, because he just bought the storage locker, he told me, and that he's like, oh, this stuff's worth a lot. How about $250? I'm like, yeah, sure, that's probably a fair deal on that, considering everything that was there. And I kind of browsed through a little bit, but I was like, how about I just pick out a few games for a few bucks? And he's like, okay, as long as you don't buy them all, I need some games to sell with everything. And I said, okay, that's fine. So let's just jump into it. First games I grabbed, and I'll tell you how much I paid for everything after. I picked up a copy of Legend of Zelda or Ocarina of Time. I had to put a piece of tape over the top. I'm going to fix it properly. But these two screws on the back and that, it's like broken right apart from it. But like it's just snapped off the screw holes where you screw it in. It works fine. I've tested it and everything. It just was coming apart. It was unsandwiching. So I just put it over a piece of packing tape just till I get some like proper like glue and stuff to fix the inside. But I'm going to be keeping this copy and just keeping this. So that doesn't really bother me to add into my own collection. Next, I grabbed two copies of Super Mario 64. Not in bad shape. I guess this one's owned by JD. I grabbed a copy of GoldenEye 007. And then I grabbed a mystery cart. I wanted to grab this because I watched someone else pick something up. And it turned out to be a Smash 64. So I was like, I'm going to take a risk on a mystery cart. There's no label. Sadly, like when I came home, I plugged it in and it is NBA Live. But this whole lot didn't cost a lot, so I'll tell you at the end. And I picked up two Xbox games. I picked up Conkers Live and Reloaded, and the other good Xbox game, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. So now for this stack of games, I paid 25 bucks, which I thought was pretty good. That's with the mystery cartridge in there. So for 25 bucks, that's not bad. Then I noticed I've seen a lot on like threads on like Reddit and everything, and through Facebook groups that Kmart's getting out of selling video games. So I was like, let's just hit one up. Let's see what they have. And I found a copy of Assassin's Creed Unity. It was marked at I want to say like $43 or something like that, and it was 60% off. And I think after tax it came out to like 17 bucks. So it was brand new sealed. It says it's limited edition. So that's pretty cool. Can't complain for 17 bucks. And lastly, I picked up this game from GameStop. I tried to find some of those rare games that everyone finds. This one isn't really rare, and I don't know how to pronounce it. Oni Chikanbera Bikini Zombie Slaves. And this was, I think, like $1.40 something. Looked interesting. It's a Wii title. And then from a pawn shop, I picked up two DVDs, because I'll show you guys in a second. I'm starting to get into DVD collecting. So I picked up Gundam W Endless Waltz. Sorry. So this is a special edition DVD. I'm trying to get into anime. I don't know a lot about them, but I want to try to get into anime. And then this one's Mobile Suit Gundam W-Wing, and this is the Complete Collection 2. So this thing was huge, and both these were a buck at a pawn shop for both. They were in a dollar bin, and I asked would they do two for a buck. So she said yes. So here's, let me get my chair out of the way. I started collecting DVDs recently, and I'm posting on like Facebook groups and everything, like buying DVDs. I'll pay $0.25 each because everything's on Netflix online. I can download, but I like physical copies like all you other collectors. So as you can see in my background, I picked up over 517 DVDs. So these two black shelves, this whole gray shelf, and then those two black column shelves. So I picked up over 517 DVDs, and I think I paid just about $120 So I tried to bundle them, and most of the time I was picking up 80 at a time. So it doesn't look too bad beside like my game shelf and everything. Get me out of the way. So it doesn't look too bad. I gotta get some more shelving, and I gotta pick up some more games coming up. But yeah, let me know what you guys are up to lately. And yes, it's kind of weird switching over to games movies, because I don't collect games all that often unless I get it for a great deal. Because I'm tired of paying retail, and the games are getting way too expensive, being $70, $80 each. But anyways, until next time, YouTube, I'm always ramble on. Take care.